Jessy here, and welcome today to a new pick a card reading. Now guys, in this pick a card reading, we're going to be focusing upon your weaknesses within love. And to clarify that just a little bit, we're going to look at maybe anything that could be affecting your love life in a negative way, and then we're going to see what are the ways you can heal these patterns, or maybe things that you're attracting within your love life and that you don't want to. Okay, so this reading, guys, I designed maybe especially for singles, but of course this could also be applied to anyone who's in a relationship and who are noticing certain patterns within that relationship, and you really want to break that pattern to make that relationship succeed as well. So keep that in mind, guys. This reading is timeless, and as you can see, I have prepared 4 card piles that will bring you the answer today. So I have different flowers representing all the groups, and we're starting with group number 1, group number 2, 3, and 4. So guys, what I'd like you to do is just take a moment to focus upon that question, to what your weakness is within love. Take as much time as you need to, so hit that pause button if you need to. And when you've done that, go down below in the comment box or in the description box there, leave a timestamp that will bring you directly to your reading. Now guys, keep in mind that all of the readings that I do on my channel are general readings, so only take what resonates with you, and of course always keep following your own intuition, your heart. So I'm going to start off with this group, which is group number 1, and all the other groups I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hi there, pile number 1. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful yellow and orange, I think it's called a crescent, but I'm not sure about that, but it's actually a really beautiful flower. It makes me really happy. So I'm getting kind of like a bubbly energy from this pile. Okay, so let's see what your greatest weaknesses within love, pile number 1. Okay, so first up we have the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the 2 of Swords. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so wow. So guys, the first thing that I'm noticing out of these cards is that we have 2 out of 3 cards that are Pentacles, which tells me that you guys might approach love with a more earthy energy. So what I mean with that is that earth sign tend to be more goal-oriented people. They try to strive for solid, reliable, just comfortable relationships, and those might be things that you find to be very, very important. And I'm seeing that because of that, you're seeing every relationship that you enter as a new opportunity to reach that goal. So I'm seeing that you're approaching a love relationship more to be as a goal to reach a certain stability or get like a good long-lasting relationship, instead of seeing it as the spiritual and emotional experience as it is. And the reason for that, pile 1, I believe that you guys are more maybe thinkers, or even maybe in love or outside of love, you might be people who might be very goal-oriented. For you guys, it's very, very important to have control over things within your life. Those are kind of like, those are earthy qualities. You guys strive to be in control. And I do feel because you're making relationships a goal, it takes away the mystery or the non-tangible, or maybe even the things that you can't control out of your hands, like emotions. Emotions are things that you can control. They overcome you. You're almost just like experiencing them minute by minute, instead of being able to predict what is actually going to happen. And I feel, group number 1, this makes you really, really nervous. You'd rather have something that you can control, instead of being almost like at the mercy of your emotions. I do feel like that is the way that you guys feel or maybe have felt in the past when you were in love, and maybe some of you guys like thought, okay, I don't want that, I want to control the situation because I never want to feel like I'm at the mercy of my own emotions. If that is not the thing that happened, it could also just be that you guys have that trait within you that you guys want to control things instead of being just at the mercy of some situation. And that is actually something that happens in love. It just overcomes you, as I said. It's not something that you can control. So I feel like you guys are almost a little bit of control freaks, or that you guys like to have that comfort of knowing what is going to happen. And so that is also the weakness within your love, because you are not completely balanced within your mind and your heart, because your heart almost kind of like has no say within love, because you're not allowing it, because it might scare you, or you might not be able to control that. And so you tend to brush the emotions off and just trying to be very logical and goal oriented within love. You feel like with that approach, it will bring you to a more solid and comfortable relationship. But know sometimes that when you strive for that solid and comfortable relationship, it might be that you will not get the excitement of a good relationship, and you'll end up breaking up with someone because it's not fully making you happy inwards. Okay, so let's see what else we have. If you guys can hear my neighbor's dogs, I'm sorry about that, but I hope that my sound is good. Okay, so next up we have the way that this weakness is affecting your love life. So we have here the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, look at this. Look at how she's standing with her finger towards her head. So I feel like communication will be all about how you think instead of how you feel. And so this is causing a disharmony within your love life, okay? That is the first thing that I'm getting. And then we have here the Two of Wands. So seeing this Two of Wands, it tells me that it also shows that you guys are always planning, so making plans to move forward, making plans ahead. And I'm feeling like you might have heard from your ex-lovers or partners that they don't know if you can truly enjoy the moment. They might not see you experience that feeling of being truly content where you are, but because you're always striving for your next goal, because maybe you're always trying to get further, they're missing that emotionally connectivity with you. Sometimes they might just ask themselves, like, or maybe ask you, like, okay, I know what you think, but how do you feel? How do you actually feel? Because a lot of your partners might not just know what is going inside of you, because you might as well be someone who keeps all their emotions to themselves and just try to think logically about them. So I feel like within relationship, your partners just miss this connectivity. And when they do, they start asking themselves if you truly care about them, or if they're just are kind of like a checking box, or that you just need to accomplish something and then you will be able to move on to the next. So that's like what I'm feeling, and that's how this weakness is affecting your love life. You're so much in your head that you're forgetting to experiencing the emotions and talking about the emotions, and that's causing maybe your partners or ex-partners to disconnect from you because they don't really know if they are worth it, or if you feel the same for them. So yeah, that's like what I'm getting. So let's see how you can solve this. So first up, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups tells me that this calls for you to open up to that mysterious side of love. It's kind of scary if you can look like this beautiful portal, almost kind of like opening up. It's a new dimension, a new layer to give body to your goals. And once you allow that layer, you can try to balance those things out. So I feel like it's time for you to step into the emotions, to start to experiencing emotions. They might not always be something that you can predict. I think like they will never be something that you can predict, but it's something that will give you so much more fulfillment. We're not only we're not robots. We're not just only meant for thinking. We're meant for the whole experience. So it will make you more maybe of a whole person if you allow your emotions to come to the surface. It's not that you don't have any, it's just that you tend to shove them away or brush them off instead of allowing them to be felt and just be dealt with, or even for you to communicate it with your partners. Oh my God, talking about moderation here, we have the temperance card. So definitely I am feeling like it's not bad to have goals, have plans. That's actually awesome because we need something that we're working towards that is motivating us each and every day, right? But it's all about moderation, like all the little bitty pieces of the puzzles that make us whole. So we're talking about your mind, body, spirit, and soul. So all of these components need to be fitted for you to truly feel happiness and also to attract beautiful love within your life. A love that not only will get you like to reach your goal, but also will make you feel emotionally content and just like, you're ready for it. So I just want to get like a few oracle cards for this reading. I hope that it resonates with you guys. So let's see what oracle cards we can get for my pile number 1. The crossing, look at this. And this is so much in correlation with the Page of Cups. It's like so beautiful. I feel like it's time for you to go through that portal to start experiencing love. It's time for you to cross that bridge and allow the emotions to kind of like flow in and just experience them as they are. Oh wow. A lot of cards flew out. Okay, and we have completion here. I'm getting with the closing of one door, another one opens. And so for me, this means that not because you might be changing the way of thinking, it means that you cannot make plans or goals for anything. It just means that you need to balance your mind and your body and your spirit all together to find your perfect combination, and what will actually bring you a lot more happiness than you have been experiencing at this moment. Because I see group number 1 that sometimes you might end up just with maybe dull people, or people just that are more logically not that they're dull, okay, I don't want to say that, but that you might experience as being a little bit dull, but that's because you're not allowing that chemistry and that excitement to come in, and that only comes with emotions, right? And we've got Sky Dancers here, which talks about surrendering to the emotions, surrendering to a certain just experience. Okay, so let's see what else we have. One more card. Many Mask, the authentic self. So here I'm getting that maybe the reason, group number 1, that you have been trying to approach love with a more logical side or a more controlling side is because you don't want people to show, or you don't want to show people how vulnerable you actually are. So with this, to actually heal this part of yourself, it asks from yourself to be completely you and to surrender and to start being vulnerable as well. And that might scare you a little bit, but know that that is a beautiful step in that right direction to allow love to come into your life. And sometimes it means that we can get hurt, but it also means that we can become very, very lucky within love and find someone that just matches us perfectly. So align your life is one other card that I'm getting here. What's not aligned or needs to change. So definitely we're talking here about aligning your mind with your heart. That's what we're getting into today, that they might not be aligned with each other, and it's causing for that disruption within your love life. Okay. So I'm also here getting Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, a laying foundations, divine plan. And I'm getting within this message that know that there is always a divine plan for you. Know that there is always someone waiting out for you, even if it might seem like it's not. Know that they're just here waiting for you. And once you open up and start being more of yourself and showing yourself, you will attract this person within your life. So answer the call. What's your soul calling you to do? I feel like this card really correlates beautifully with the rest of the cards that are telling you to start listening to your intuition and also your emotions with that, instead of only following your mind within this beautiful love experience. Okay. So, group number one, this was your reading. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hi there, group number two. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful flower here. So let's put her right there. And let's hop into the tarot cards to see what we're getting here that is your weakness within love. So first up, we have here the Six of Cups. Then we have the Death card right here. And I'm getting the Hanged Man. Okay, wow. Whew, a lot of energy coming from these cards, group number two. So guys, first up, what I'm getting here, seeing the Six of Cups here, is that you guys have been through some really heavy relationship. I feel like past relationships might have just left you guys with just huge wounds or traumas or something like that, as we're having here the Six of Cups and the Death card right here. And this Six of Cups, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but I see here some of the things that were kind of like ruined in the back. They're just not as beautiful as where you're sitting right now. It could also be that maybe you've experienced one really bad relationship that has left you with immense wounds. As I also see here this Death card, I feel like this relationship has changed your life forever, and I don't feel like in this sense it's like in a good way. I feel like these relationships or relationship, if it's just has been like one significant one, has had like a great impact upon you, group number two. So I feel because you guys have been like in such a traumatic relationship, and I am getting here that your view on how you see love has completely been changed because of that. So if you guys prior to this relationship were felt like, love can be anything, it's something that's really beautiful, it's something that you can experience together, and you had some really crappy or really bad relationships, it has really traumatized you and left you with a lot of fears and maybe with a lot of disappointment that has completely changed your views on how you see people or partners, or even if you want to, ever enter a relationship again. So I feel because of these great wounds that you have and traumatic experience that you had, or even maybe traumatic breakups that you have, it has completely changed how you see yourself within a relationship, or what you want from a relationship, or how you see people or future partners. And so this has become a great weakness in your love life, okay? And sometimes, guys, how much we want things to end up great within love, sometimes we just end up having crappy experiences, and it's not something that we can predict or control. It's just happened to us, and we're just left with a lot, maybe, of, sadness and traumas and things. And yeah, it definitely can change on our perspective on how we see love. Okay, so then I'm going to get into how it's affecting your love life. So, how are all these traumas and fears and just, all of these experiences, bad experiences, are influencing your love life at this moment? So, first up, we have here the Five of Cups. So, I'm feeling like, even though like the Five of Cups, I don't know, I'm feeling like it just left you kind of like want to retreat from love. I feel like you'd rather be completely alone than ever experience that hurt and love or anything again, because you're so much disappointed in what it has brought you. I feel like for you, pile number two, it just means like, I don't want to experience anything ever like this again. So I definitely feel like you look like love or that experience to be something that it can hurt you really deeply. So I feel like you try to almost stay away from it. Like, I don't want to burn myself again. That's like the feeling that I'm getting from this card. And with the Eight of Wands right here, it shows that you really want to make it work. It shows that you, on the other side, you really want something to work. You really made effort, maybe in the past as well, to make your relationships work. Maybe in current relationships, maybe you are even trying to make it work, but deep inside, you don't want to experience this pain again. So within all of these relationships or new relationships, you are retreating yourself internally. So even, guys, if you are in a relationship, even if you want to experience that again, deep down you have like this fear within you, I don't want to get hurt again. So you're very guarded within any relationship that you start with, and that is something that might be very difficult for your partners, because they might be unable to truly connect with you because you're giving maybe mixed signals within the relationship. You want it, but at the same time you're so afraid, so you don't want it. Okay, so that is what I'm getting for you, pile number two. So next up, we're going to be looking at how you can solve this and what you can do. So first up, guys, so beautiful, we have the shadow work card, and this talks about how we are becoming more aware, or have to become aware of all the fears and the traumas and the bad experiences and all the crappy things that we have within us. Sometimes we see that as being negative, but it's actually really good to become aware of those emotions, because once we do, we can start healing them. So I'm getting for you, pile number one, that you need to go inwards and see what traumas you have inside and what's causing you to literally retreat from love, or even retreat within relationships and not being able to fully commit to something. So if you have that fear of commitment, if you're having like the fear of being completely vulnerable and showing what you feel because of all these past experiences, that can be a trauma. So I'm seeing here that is a good thing to do a little bit of shadow work to see what is happening internally, so you get to heal all of those things and get like past the traumas. Because group number two, we have also here the Ten of Cups. Working through these traumas and getting rid of those fear of fully committing to someone, or give yourself to someone, is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And this doesn't even mean like being in a committed relationship or anything. It could, as we're definitely talking about love, but the Ten of Cups also just represent that just being emotionally fulfilled. So being able to just live just happily without fears, without having restrictions upon your emotions because you were hurt in the past or anything like that, that is going to give you so much freedom emotionally. which is really beautiful, guys. So yeah, it's not easy. I may say it like, it's something that you're just going to do. It's not. It's really hard work. But once you do it, know that you're going to experience a lot of fulfillment and just happiness. Look at that. And also, I'm getting you're being able to attract that right person for you because you're coming from that place of happiness. Okay? So let's hop into the oracle cards to see what we can get for you to this reading. Let's see. What kind of like cards will pop up? So these are the cards. Let's see. So we have caterpillar. So we have opportunity here. I'm getting like see this as an opportunity to be kind of like shown like what is happening within the dynamic of your relationships, and to see this moment as an opportunity to start changing. That's like the direct message. I am getting like this is like a message from your guides. And you can start that healing by going inwards, meditation and stillness, guys. It's a really wonderful way to start doing that shadow work. Meditate, because a lot of times you already have the answer within. You already know what your traumas are. Your body, your mind and your soul, they already know how to heal. You just need to tap into that vibration to feel that. And once you do, it will become very clear to you on how to proceed further. Okay, and we have here lost in space, needing direction. So I feel with this card, if you need some professional help, if you need a friend to help you, if you need someone to talk to, ask your friends, ask your family, or seek guidance outside, seek professional guidance to help you within this journey. As I said, it's not easy, but once you start that ball rolling, it will bring you a lot of happiness within your life. So let's see what we have. We have here the card of no, postpone, pause, no, say no. And with this, guys, I'm getting this is kind of like a joke here. I'm getting maybe a lot of you guys will say like, no, I don't want that. I'm definitely not doing that. And they're saying, yeah, we know that you want to wait. We know that you want to say, no, I'm going to postpone this. But that's maybe not an option. That's not an option, guys. They really want you to work upon this. That's like so cute. Okay, that's like, I was like, for a sec there, I was like, wow, why am I getting no? But then they were like, oh no, we know that a lot of you guys are going to say, no, I don't want that. But let's just hold up that mirror. Okay. And then we have your soul family, calling your tribe. Look at this. Look at this. What did I tell you guys? You need a direction. You need to call in someone. They know you. They know you like better than anyone else, or they're saying they're here for you. They're here for you. Your friends are here for you. And if you need professional guidance, seek that out. It's not something that you need to be afraid of, if embarrassed by. It's only going to make you stronger, and it's also going to help you a lot within your growth within relationships. Okay, so group number 2, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It truly helps my channel to grow. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi there, group number 3. So you're here because you're drawn to this cotton flower right here and the third pal. So let's see. Just stay right there. Beautiful one. No, you're falling off. Okay, there you have it. Dang, you were so hard. Okay, so let's now move into your tarot cards to see what your weakness is within love, group number 3. So first up, we have here the 9 of Swords. Then we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Moon Child. And we have divine wisdom. Okay, guys, so the first thing that I'm getting from seeing these cards, I'm getting that I feel like someone who this King of Pentacles represents. So we could be talking about someone who might be like a father figure to you, or, you know, it could be like some paternal relationship. It could also be that you've been with someone who was a little bit older than you, that was like in a more authoritative or leadership role. So I feel like that is someone who has really left you completely broken. And I also feel like a part that is telling me like mentally ill. So it could be that because this person, or because of this past relationship, you ended up getting like into a depression, or just like getting like really stressed out, maybe just couldn't, maybe even just feeling trapped, feeling like there was like no way out. Like I feel like there were really mental problems here, and that you just couldn't kind of like get away. And I feel this person has had like a great influence on how you see love. So it could be that this was the first relationship that you've ever had, especially if this is about your father or a father figure, or your first relationship or anything like that. If this is like what you've ever experienced within love, it could have been that it completely changed the way that you view relationship, or how you connect love within relationship. So for example, if you were in an abusive relationship, your view upon a relationship might be that if you are in a relationship, you end up being abused, or you end up being mistreated, or people end up hurting you. Now, this is kind of like the worst case scenario, but of course, there are all kind of like a little more, I feel like more other things that could be relating to this. For example, another example might be like, you know, if your first boyfriend or girlfriend ends up, you know, cheating on you or something like that, it will change the way on how you see a relationship. You will always maybe have like that gut feeling, or that fear. I don't want to say like gut feeling, but because especially if we're dealing with fear, we might be just caught up in that fear instead of truly tapping into our intuition. Okay, but if we're talking about, you know, that fear, you will always have like that feel like, okay, if I fall in love again, a person might end up, you know, cheating upon me. So I feel like this person has defined on how you see relationships and how relationships are to you. So if this person was very bad to you, and I do feel like it, because this this King of Pentacles was like one person who needed to take care of you and be there for you, and this person ended up just breaking you completely down to like the ground, and just like feeling like, you know, just left you there. So I feel like if you compare it maybe to new relationships, you might be very, very afraid of actually stepping into a relationship, because you know that maybe that is what's going to happen, or you're going to expect that to happen, because this person has defined how you see a relationship. Okay, so that's like what I'm getting with this group number 3. Someone has completely broken down what you ever thought that love should be. This person had a great influence on how you define relationship, or how you think relationships are defined, and that is something that is kind of like really heavy. So let's move on to how it's influencing your relationships. So first up, we have the 3 of Cups, which is actually a really beautiful card. We have 4 of Swords, and we have the Star here. Wow. So seeing these, oh wait, I have to just kind of like shove it a little bit so you can see like all the cards. Okay, perfectly. So seeing here the 3 of Cups, guys, I'm getting like you guys are very happy. I feel like you guys have a lot of other relationships like friendships, or maybe you have like co-workers, friends and family who you guys truly feel connected with. And I feel like you guys tell yourself and experience that these are very happy and healthy relationships, as with the Three of Cups. So having here the Four of Swords and these stars, I am seeing that you guys might be actually holding off to step into a romantic relationship, because as I said, like, your romantic perspective upon romantic relationships has changed immensely because of this person. So I do feel like you guys feel safe into committing into, just relationships, other relationships, friendships, and maybe with your co-workers or maybe even family. But you guys are just holding off the whole romantic relationship. I feel like I'm not going there. I'm not going to burn my hands again. I've done it once, maybe even twice, but that's it. I'm not going to do it again. So you guys are like in that state of rest with romantic relationships. I feel like, okay, no, I'm just like done. I'm just like done at this moment. And I feel like you guys do wish for that relationship to happen, do wish for that to come, but because you have like this view upon how it's going to be, or you guys are thinking about that, it's automatically going to attract that self-fulfilling prophecy, or it's holding you guys from entering or experiencing love again, because you guys are like, no, I'm happy with friends and family, and that's like enough for me. I don't need the drama of romantic relationships. So that's like what I'm getting. So I feel like you guys are like in that state, like, I don't want anything to do with love. I'm just like not in that state where I want that romantic relationship. I'm just happy the way I am with my family and friends, and that's kind of like enough for me. And that's the reason why, this love area is not blooming, because you're holding it off. Even if you want to at one side, you're holding it off because you don't want this to ever happen again. So yeah. So let's see how you can heal this. That's really interesting. So we have the card of Judgment. We have the High Priest. And we have the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. These are like interesting combinations. Just to have here the High Priest and Hierophant. In regular tarot card, this is the Priest and this is the Priestess. So having them here is a really interesting combination. And we also have here the Judgment, and we have like pillars and pillars. Wow, so immense. I feel like changing this, seeing like all major arcanas here, it shows that it's going to change your life drastically. I feel like whenever you're going to put a steps toward this, is going to change your life immensely. It's going to bring you a lot more than you have at this moment. And maybe you feel like, well, I'm good. I'm good and I have like everything I need. But I do feel like this is a breaking down so many things, so many beliefs that you have or think you have, and just rebuilding them to your standards again. That's like what I'm getting from these cards. That's like the message. This is like a very intuitively message that I'm getting. It's like I'm getting like, you know what's right. You need to follow your intuition and just bring that into practice. It's kind of like a perfect triangle or some type. I just saw something, just kind of like saw a triangle and I wanted to do it. But okay, anywho. But I like getting, it's like the perfect triangle. You know what's right. And because you know what's right, you can listen to your intuition and you bring it into practice because you know what type of person you want to attract. I feel like you have a gut instinct, especially if things happen to you in the past. You know what type of person that is. You can almost like sense them from afar. So I feel like they want you to know that you already established what you want. You already know deep within you what you want. So it's all a matter of breaking like all the old patterns that this person has created and want it to be your reality, to break it down and to create your own standards again, what you believe in, what truly resonates with you. So I'm getting here, start listening to your intuition. I'm getting here, start opening yourself up, and what you feel is correct, what you feel is right, so you can open up to new love and new experience. You just need to keep following your intuition within this. So really beautiful, really beautiful. So encouraging, group number 3. So we have a tidy house, clarity and organization. So I am getting clear your head. I feel like there might be a lot going on in your head, in your body, as it's also your house. So, oh, a lot of cards. So I'm getting clear your head. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself in this process. We have your watchers, transpersonal. So within this card, I can definitely see that it's time for you. And it's almost kind of like crazy, but I'm feeling that there's so much like within these messages that are aligned. They're really asking you to watch situations unfold, to take that moment to pause, to organize things, to see what's truly happening. So it could be at this moment that you have like so many things going on because you don't want to focus on love. So you tend to brush it off, or you tend to put it like all aside, or you tend to distract yourself with a lot of endeavors that might be very fulfilling, or, you know, bring you a lot of happiness, yet they're not helping you to break down certain patterns. So I'm getting, it's time for you to pause, to clear your mind, and so the solutions might come, might enter your life. So let's see what else we have in. Getting like a couple of more oracle cards for you guys. We're getting movement towards adventure. Look at this. Which is really, really beautiful, guys, because I am sensing here adventure is what we're talking about. Moving into love, that might be like a new experience again for you. That might be a little bit scary, but no, once you dip your toes into the water, it's all going to feel okay. And I do feel that you guys are ready for this. You guys just need to clear up your mind and just make space. Also, if you need to tidy your house for someone to come in, organize your house so there is space for a new person to come in, be loved. Oh my God, radical acceptance. Really beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. You are loved and you're going to get love. That's like how it's worked. So let's move to the last card. Oh my God, like that card of the love is just like driving me crazy. It's like so beautiful. I feel like your heart will be like on fire again, and that passion opening up again, accepting love again, birthing a new age, creation into this new world. I feel like, guys, definitely it's up to you to step again and experience something new, because otherwise, guys, the experience that you had is always going to be that last experience. That's like what I'm getting. Like, you don't want that to be your everlasting experience of love, right? You want love to be good. You want love to be great and amazing. And it can be. So don't let like this person define your whole love life. Don't let that like be the last experience that you have of love. Just open up to a new one, a new venture. Create space for a new person to walk in and give you a new experience about love so that your perspective can change. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're so cute today. I love them like so much. I mean, guys, it's happening for you, not to you. So remember that with love. Love is happening for you, not to you. It's not something bad that you need to undergo. It's a great experience. And once you accept that, it's going to happen to you. For you. Okay, I'm just like cute. Okay, so group number 3, this was your reading. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hi there, group number 4. I see you here because you're drawn to this beautiful flower. So let's hop into your cards to see what your weakness is within love. So first out, guys, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Next, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so right away, what I can see here is that all the cards are Pentacle cards, which tells me that maybe group number 4, your love life is very much dominated by materialistic things or material things, or that you are more of a material focused person. I believe that success is something that you, group number 4, achieve or want to achieve or has achieved or are striving to achieve, and that you find it to be very important. I feel like throughout the years or in the past, you have some successful endeavors, or maybe throughout a collaboration or for some kind, you have accumulated a lot of wealth. And I feel at this moment, you feel even though it might not be true and not might be realistic, you feel like you have to protect what you have reached or accomplished, because it could maybe easily be taken advantage of, or people can take advantage of. So I feel like at this moment, you're very much protecting what you have accumulated or achieve within your life. And I'm also seeing here that the 10 of Pentacles is something that you really strive for. So as I said, your love life is very much dominated by material things. So you strive for that success. You want maybe to be someone who's rich and wealthy. And I feel like you definitely want to protect everything that you have. So that is kind of like dominating your love life, and that might be your weakness at this moment. Okay, so that doesn't mean that it's not okay to have like a lot of things, but when it's dominating your life with that, when that is your primarily focus within maybe relationships or in your journey towards love, that can cause things to pause or move slowly, or even you might be able to attract the people that you don't want to attract. It's like what I'm getting. Oh my god, like I'm tripping like with my words within this reading. Oh my god, get focused, Jessy. Okay, so that's like what I'm getting within this group. And I feel like the reason that you might be afraid, maybe in the past you've lost a lot, so now you're trying to hold on tight to it so you don't lose it again. It could also be that in the past you had like relationships where people were so focused upon what you have instead on literally upon you, so that might also have created a negative pattern. And so now you're more aware of that and you become highly guarded about that. So it feels like at this moment you might be thinking like, okay, but you know, I have like this success, maybe I don't need to have that love as well. Okay, so that's like all the energies that I'm getting. It might not resonate with all of you, but I'm just trying to get like over all the energies that I'm getting within this, as it is a general reading. So next up, I have how this weakness is influencing your love life. So we have here the Sun, we have here the 3 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so first up we have the Sun, which tells me that you guys are very happy person. I feel like you're not at a state maybe at where you're looking so much of in love, because your priorities might just like be differently. But I am seeing here that there has been a lot of heartbreaks in the past, and I feel that is because because I feel like you might have like the mindset, because you're trying to protect everything that you've created, that you might also have the mindset that people who you connect with might also become too codependent upon you. So I feel like that might have caused a lot of heartbreaks within the past, or maybe you thought people were becoming codependent upon you and you don't want that. I feel like there is a side of you that don't want to share this wealth that you've created. So you automatically think that, oh, this is it. You automatically think that when people are trying to get with you, they're getting with you because of this and not because of you. So you're automatically assuming maybe beforehand that they are codependent instead of being independent people who are actually maybe falling in love with you. So I feel because you have that assumption that sometimes way before maybe someone can make it like clear to you that they're not into you for your wealth or this or whatever you protected, because of course this could also be like an endeavor that you're very private about or something else, but before they can show you that, you're already shutting the door. And I feel like that has led up to a lot of heartbreaks. It could also be that, no, that's it. I wanted to say like something else, but you're like, no, that's it. That is it. That's like, because you have the assumption that people cannot be like independent because they need you, you automatically kind of like shut them off or keep them like upon a distance. And I feel like you're telling yourself like, I'm happy, and you are in a certain way happy. So yeah, that's like what I'm getting with that. Okay, so let's move on to how you can heal this. So first up, we have here the Seven of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this for me correlates so beautifully with like what I was getting there. But now I get like why the angels were saying like, okay, hold on, because it's coming within this card. So we have here the Seven of Swords. So I feel like it might be group number 4. You might not be completely honest at the beginning of your relationship. So the thing is that while you want people to be independent and stuff, if you're not honest about maybe your relationship or the situation or just to yourself, I feel like you are almost, it's like you're almost intentionally making people do the things that you don't want. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh my God, like how can I explain like what I'm feeling? Like, let's say if you don't like people who are self-centered and you keep doing things that push people to be self-centered, and then you're saying like in the end, okay, see, I knew you were self-centered, and they're like, no, I just like became like this because you pushed me. And you're like, no, I knew this was like this, but deep down, like you had like something to do with that. Okay, guys, I hope it kind of like relates with you guys, or you guys can understand. Like, it's almost like you guys are trying to make this circle of self-fulfilling prophecy come to reality, because you guys are not being honest, maybe fully honest within the beginning of relationships. So you end up just creating the same thing. So I'm gonna like, it's time for you guys to start to be honest. Just be who you are and show your cards right at the beginning, and don't be afraid that people can be independent and they'll become codependent upon you because you have certain things. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, and then we have here the Ace of Cups. Wow, really beautiful. And this just tells me like, be honest at the beginning of the relationship, like at the beginning, like right at the beginning. Yes, you need to. Yeah, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are saying like, nope. Yeah, you need to be completely honest, because that's the only way that someone will know like, who they're getting with and if they want that. So yeah, just like be honest. That's like what I'm getting at the very beginning of the relationship as well. Okay, so let's move forward to the oracle cards and see what other messages you can get for you. Ooh. Protecting the future. Okay, look at this. Protecting. Again, we have here protecting. So I'm definitely getting you're very much protecting something. You're very much protecting yourself or something you've accumulated because you believe that that is your future. So you don't want to maybe waste it on someone. That's like what I'm getting. Like maybe you feel like, hey, you're going to waste it, or some people are going to take advantage of you. So you don't want that. So you need to let it go. And it's okay to protect certain stuff. You can be, honest about it and still reach what you want. Feast of plenty. Choices and their consequences. Feast of plenty, I'm getting with there is enough. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving like these cards today. They are so dang accurate. Like there is a plenty for everyone to enjoy. And the thing is, guys, I don't want to say it, but things need to keep on flowing. So for you to achieve maybe more wealth, for you to become even more than you are, sometimes you need to give. And not like to give to receive, but just give. And then the universe just will give you things in return. It's just works like that because the flow needs to happen. And also, guys, when you are in that state of mind, when you're trying to protect everything that you've created, what happens is that you stay in your little small space of just thinking that you have like nothing or that's not enough. And that's exactly what you're trying to attract or what you're attracting. So just let it flow. That is how the law of attraction works. So, yeah. Hello bone, we have here teachability. So I feel here that there is enough for you to learn and also enough for you to share about your endeavors and how you have created to be like this successful. I feel like there is something that you can learn from this situation, that teachable. So next up, we have preparing for the field, forgiveness. I feel here forgive people who have misused you or taken advantage of you in the past. Also forgive yourself for being this way. It's okay to kind of like try to keep your things private or protect them. We have that within ourselves and that's okay, but also forgive people in the past, okay? So we have mirror. What is triggering you? So I feel like they want you to go deep within and search for that answer. Like, why are you trying to protect what you have? Is it like something that you have from the past? Where did it start? And why, the reason why you're doing things. That's the only way you can actually heal these wounds. So let's get one more card for you, group number 4. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So with this, I feel like everything needs to come to a balance here within your life. And I feel it's not only your love life, but it also talks about here what you're trying to accumulate here, what your endeavors are. I feel like there is a higher purpose here. And once you let go of that fear of losing everything, you finally be able to see the things that, the universe wants you to see, beautiful things. And also to see why you maybe had to endeavor or create this, where you're heading, because I also see here a higher calling within this. So group number 4, this was your reading. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing. I would love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!